I am furious after reading this article in today's New York Post. You want to know what it says? It says, jury, $15 million to cop, injured by colleagues. Come join me for a moment as I share with you exactly why I'm so upset and so angry at the New York Post today. Hi, I'm Gerry Oginski. I'm a New York medical malpractice and personal injury attorney practicing law here in the state of New York. Listen to the first paragraph. It says, an NYPD cop is set to become rich at taxpayer expense after a jury awarded him $15 million for an injury he suffered in an off-duty scuffle with fellow officers. I'll tell you what bothers me about the way they wrote this up. Two things. Number one, the fact that they said he's going to get rich because of this jury verdict. And number two, because they said this was an award. Now let me tell you why I'm so furious with this. Number one, I've been in practice now 27 years. I don't know of a single injured victim who thinks they're getting rich as a result of getting hurt. Every single person that I've had the privilege of representing would much rather have their health back rather than try and file a lawsuit to get compensated for their injuries. Not a single one wakes up in the morning and says, hey, how can I get injured so I can get rich today? Nobody ever says that. But reading the article today in the New York Post, you would think that's what everybody thinks. That's the wrong perception. That's what they're telling people to drive people to buy their newspaper. It's outrageous. I love the New York Post because I love reading the headlines. They're outrageous. But in reporting the facts, you have to be honest. And by saying that this guy's getting rich at taxpayer expense, that's absolute nonsense. If you read the article further, it says that this guy's hand was totally destroyed. And now, after an entire trial where the defense was there and they presented all this evidence, a jury of members of the community came to the conclusion that this guy was legally entitled to receive full and fair compensation in the amount of $15 million. That's about $12.5 million as compensation, and the rest were punitive damages. And the other problem I have with this article is when a jury makes a decision about how much compensation the injured victim is to receive, that's not an award. What, you think this is some prize at a local carnival where people walk down the street and says, hey, look at what I won today. I hit the target, therefore I got $15 million. I busted up my hand. I may never be able to work again, but hey, I got a prize today, and that prize is my award. How outrageous is that? That's insulting. It's insulting to every single injured victim. There's no award, but yet every single newspaper, every single TV outlet talks about jury verdicts as if they are awards. Hey, guess what? You won a prize today. You get an award. You get an award. That's outrageous. Nobody wants an award. They want to go on with their lives. They want their health back. And what most people don't realize is that this verdict will be appealed. The defense is going to ask the judge to cut down that verdict. And then he still won't be happy even if the judge cuts down the verdict. And then they're going to appeal it. So now it's going to drag on for another few years until they get a final resolution about whether or not that verdict is going to stand or it's going to get whittled down on appeal. So why do I share this quick rant with you? I share it with you because I'm extremely frustrated when I read the article this morning about this award and somebody getting rich. Nobody's getting rich here. This is not an award. And you know, I recognize you're watching this video because chances are you have questions or concerns about your own particular matter. Well, if your matter did happen here in New York and you're thinking about bringing a lawsuit, but you have questions that need to be answered first, what I invite you to do is pick up the phone and call me. I can answer your legal questions. You know, this is something I do every single day and I'd love to chat with you. You can reach me at 516-487-8207 or by email at Gerry, Gerry, at oginski-law.com. That's it for today's video. I'm Gerry Oginski. Have a fantastic day.